Yo people, what you saying? It's your boy 4K Morg, back at it again with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you my FUT Champions gameplay. Now I actually did finish in Gold 2, which I am extremely disappointed in, and as a result I've only recorded some of the gameplay that I thought would be most useful, because you don't want to see someone finishing in Gold 2. And I think, guys, I've actually found the solution on how to counter-attack Park the Bus, so stay tuned. As you can see on screen, this is my team. I have the 96 striker Ronaldo, squad building challenge Hazard, Ibrahimovic at centre mid, who I change up to a striker in a 4-1-2-1-2, Paul Pogba, N'Golo Kante, Bellerin, Bailly, Smalling and Luke Shaw. So guys, and also Nani at right wing, who I do switch off. So guys, let's get straight into the gameplay and I hope you do enjoy it. So my first opponent of the day, he does rock up with this team: Anthony Martial, Loic Remy, Inaki Williams, Benzema, and Nzonzi. And guys, literally when I see Anthony Martial, I turn into the scariest little bitch and I freeze at every opportunity I come against him. But he does break through with Inaki Williams on the wings. He passes it into Loic Remy. Loic Remy with a through ball into Inaki Williams. I can't shrug his player off the ball, and he does finesse it into the right hand side of the goal, making it 1-0 to him. And as I said, guys, literally Inaki Williams is a really quick player, but it's Anthony Martial who I'm literally frightened of. And also these French teams that come up that you see people with, you know, they do bother me. But again, this guy breaks through in the 45th minute. Again, another through ball into over the top ball into Inaki Williams. Inaki Williams is just driving through my defense. I have no answer to absolutely anything this guy is doing. He cuts it back, sweats it through to Loic Remy, and Loic Remy with an easy tap in to make it 2-0 just before half time. And the thing I loved about this guy is that he didn't waste time in his celebrations, watching replays and things like that. I mean, he watched that one, but he literally got straight into it. And as you can see, guys, it's the 60th minute, it's the second half, and literally at this point, I am thinking nothing is happening for me. I've gone out onto attacking, and it's really exposed my backline. So what I actually decided to do, guys, as you can see from the clip here, is I've changed to a 4-3-2-3 or 4-3-4, I think it is actually. One striker up top, one striker up top, right forward, left forward, right wing, left wing, whatever, and then two centre midfielders. And guys, this is where literally the game changed for me. And honestly, this is how you counter attack Park the Bus. As you can see here, guys, look at this build up play. We've got, you know, 20 plus passes in the box, and this is even the start of it, guys. But literally you can see me here, I have so much space to work in. His defenders are all at the back, and at this point, guys, as soon as I changed my formation, bearing in mind we changed it in the 60th minute, he had absolutely no response. And I could tell just by the way that he was playing, he didn't know how to counter-attack all these players that were standing in front of him. And he probably thought I went all-out attack. And I can clearly see what he actually did is he changed from Park the Bus and he went on to balance, thinking that I was on all-out attack. But actually, I just had the 4-3-4 formation, and it just led him to believe that I had more players up the field. And as you can see here, guys, in the 90th minute, we do break through with Cristiano Ronaldo. And actually, this is a response to a question that Nepenthez posed on Twitter. So Nep, if you are seeing this, I do appreciate you checking out my channel. But honestly, we all go through the same thing. Park the Bus players on FUT Champs are the sweatiest people ever. But guys, as you can see here, what I did do is actually pause the game to take the piss a little bit. And here's where the problem lies with changing to a 4-2-4 formation or whatever it is. You are very disposed at the back, and when your opponent does go from Park the Bus into balanced or even attacking, yeah, you have no chance, mate. And as you can see here, my opponent did score very late on with Karim Benzema, a very cheap goal. We're on to the next game. My opponent, again, he has Anthony Martial, the White Girl, Wilfried Zaha in form, and Christian Eriksen. And so, guys, as you would expect, this guy was a very solid player, but we do take the lead. Hector Bellerin with a lovely ball in. We missed the header, but Zlatan Ibrahimovic on the volley just literally powers it in. You know, the ball, if you have a look, literally goes through the keeper. The keeper stood absolutely no chance. Ibrahimovic in those positions is an absolute assassin with 90 shot. Keeper stood no chance. The keeper actually gets a touch to it, but he knocks it into the net, and it's 1-0 to the good guys. So as a result, we again come forward with the ball with Ibra. Pogba shrugs off the player, wins back the ball, back to N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante into Pogba. Pogba with a back turn. And literally, guys, never pass the ball in your own box, because shit like this happens. He does just that. Zlatan Ibrahimovic shoots, he hits the crossbar, but Ronaldo gets the easy bicycle kick or mid half volley or whatever it is into the goal. And at this point, guys, I'm thinking this game is really easy. So I do the one-handed push up, and I kind of wish I didn't do that because he literally went on the attack. But we do manage to see the game out, guys, 2-0. And have a look at this. This was my next opponent. No word of a lie, guys, this is FUT Champs, and I come up against a bronze and silver team, and literally, guys, I underestimated this guy to the fullest, and it took me a very long time, but eventually I do break through with Cristiano Ronaldo in the 37 minutes. His defenders just couldn't keep up, and we do finesse it into the bottom right hand side of the corner. And guys, although we had a bronze team mixed with a few silvers, I struggled, and as you can see, guys, we only won 1-0. And to be honest, if my opponent had a faster striker up top, he would have taken me. He would have taken me out because I struggled in that game, guys. Have a look at these statistics. Although we dominated on possession with 56%, he had 4 shots on my goal with a bronze team. With a bronze team, guys. Honestly, I was absolutely shocked in that game. So we're going to the next game. My opponent has Antoine Griezmann, squad building challenge, Douglas Costa, Kingsley Coman, Renato Sanchez, who I hate. I really hate Bundesliga teams, and also now they're at the back at 6'6" is an absolute rock to try and get past. Mats Hummels, despite his pace, he is really good at defending. And my opponent was just that. He was a really good defender, but not only that, he was great going forward. And as you can see here, he picks up the ball and he really knew how to dribble. Look at him, just face up dribbling, you know, past my team. Antoine Griezmann breaks through and he does shoot and he does score. Hotline bling dance, as you know, that is Griezmann's default celebration. And the thing I loved about this guy, again, as the guy that I faced earlier on, he played no replays. He just got on with the game. And have a look at this, guys. Look what I do. I couldn't believe my luck. But again, the face-up dribble to go past my defenders and past my keeper. I have a rule, guys. Never pass it around in your own box. And I did it just there. And yeah, there are the consequences. He breaks through again with Kingsley Coman. Again, he was a master at dribbling. He cuts it into Griezmann. I tackle Griezmann, but look what happens. Oh my God. I did tackle him, but it was just ricocheting, rebounding all over in my box. And in the end, guys, he gets the third goal. And I think to myself, do you know what? I have nothing left to lose. I did go on attacking, but like I said earlier on in the video, I've noticed that in attacking, you kind of just leave your defenders exposed. And I can't say that I've ever scored a goal whilst on attacking or ultra attacking. So I did at this point decide to go 4-2-4 or whatever this formation is. I can't quite remember. I did decide to go into this formation, and as a result, I went on to balanced. And I was hoping that he would believe that my players were that I was on all-out attack, so that would lead him to try and drive forward more. But yeah, it didn't. I mean, we did manage to score here, as you can see. N'Golo Kante picks up the ball, good shielding, through to Hazard, and Hazard through to Paul Pogba, who drives it into the bottom left-hand side of the corner. And at this point, I'm thinking, all right, 41st minute, we've got a lot of time left. We've got some really quality players on the ball. And then again, just before halftime, we do break through again. Yannick Bolasie into Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan with a power shot, and I shoot again. I just keep shooting. I'm just hoping, do you know what? The first 2 shots from Zlatan were low-driven shots, so I thought with Bolasie, I'll just press the circle button very lightly so that it doesn't go on the floor and the defenders can't slide in and block it. And yeah, luckily we do manage to get the goal here, and it is 3-2. At this point, I'm really thinking, yeah, we can really do this. We can really win this game. But yeah, unfortunately, it does end 3-2, and we do pick up the loss. So my next opponent, he rocks up, and he has Romelu Lukaku up top, Theo Walcott in form, Yaya Toure, Insigne left forward, I believe that is. He has Claudio Marchisio. So it's basically a BPL team mixed with a Serie A hybrid. And Leo Bonucci, I literally can't play against. Chris Smalling, I can't play against. Yaya Toure. But Romelu Lukaku, just like Martial, I shit my pants at the sight of seeing him on every team. And yeah, the players that really hate, they literally tear me to parts here. So we do manage to take the lead. Pogba into Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and Zlatan with a low-driven finesse shot into the back of the net. And I'd love to say that I was cruising in this game, guys. I mean, I did have the possession, but I was by far doing nothing with it. And as you can see here, he picks up the ball with Lukaku, over the top ball to Theo Walcott, and Walcott just finesses it to the right side of the keeper. Keeper stood absolutely no chance, and it's 1-1 straight away. He hits back. And I was under pressure, guys. Very, very much so under pressure I was. Lukaku, I just couldn't handle him, couldn't shrug him off the ball. And he does break through again with Lukaku, who drives into my defense. He finesses it, keeper misses it, and it goes out for a corner. But actually, to my surprise, Lukaku goes down, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe the keeper's brought him down. But have a look at this. Guys, you can probably imagine my screen just got abuse. Honestly, I was fuming, and I thought we'd go down the middle, but yeah, he was much better than that. And I'm sorry for insulting you, mate. I knew you know, yeah, it was a really poor call from me, and it's 2-1 to him. And again, guys, I don't know why, but I done it. I went on attacking, and as you can see here, my fullbacks are nowhere to be seen. Over the top through ball to Theo Walcott, who chips it in. And again, rule number 1, don't pass it around in your area. What does your boy do? He passes it around in the area, and I give it away to Nemanja Matic, who is OP in this game, and he shoots into the top hand corner. Keeper stood no chance. Despite being 3-1 down, there was no way I was out of this game, and we do get a corner. N'Golo Kante whips it in to Renato Sanchez. Keeper blocks it. Pogba shoots again. Butland saves it, but luckily we're there for a side-footed finesse into the box at a very tight angle, and it's 3-2. But again, guys, for as much as I went forward, he came right back at me. Matic picks up the ball, and Lukaku just breaks through. And I don't know what it is. I just can't handle him. I can't shrug off big players off the ball. I'm pressing circle, I'm pressing L2 to shrug him off, but nothing's happening. And Lukaku finesses it across the goalkeeper Lloris, and he does lead the game 4-2. And yeah, he comes forward again in the 45th minute. Again, all of these goals were scored in one half, guys, but Theo Walcott literally rips my anus open. Honestly, my clothes are really wet, and he just hung me out to dry. Honestly, it was absolutely disgusting what he did to me just there. I just couldn't move my hands quick enough. You know, look at that. Honestly, he didn't watch the replay, but I wish he did, because it was a really good goal. And again, Walcott breaks through, same type of dribbling. I'm just sliding left, right and center in the box, and I just can't stop Theo Walcott. He's on an absolute rampage with this guy, and it is 6-2, guys. This is the worst ever loss I've taken in Foot Champs, and I have to say he deserved every single goal. Honestly, he was absolutely amazing. And as you can see, he comes forward here, face up dribbling. I do manage to tackle the ball, and I do win it back, but I give it away. And as you can see here, look at this last clip, guys. Honestly, you could tell that I'm fuming, because what I did here was I literally just switched my PlayStation off from the plug socket. I walked off, I had some cornflakes, and I left it at that. So guys, if you do enjoy this video, please do drop a like, please do drop a subscription, and I hope to see you again next time. Thank you very much.